By the way,
What?
I haven't seen him in 2 hours because he's with Jazz.
Nice. I've seen him twice. He gives me a fist bump every time. He's like,
Like at that time, I was like, where have you been? So we were playing basketball back there.
We're gonna start and bring Jade in. So,
okay.
Give it a second.
Tell him, Bart.
Okay, first top 10 win since USC last season, January 21st, and held them to under their averages in just about everything. So,
Cool.
Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just really proud of our team. There were a couple things we worked on every day this week, which was limiting turnovers, taking care of the ball, and then trying to keep our opponent off the free throw line, like to be able to defend without fouling. And I think those are the two areas that stand out on the stat sheet. Really, really just proud of our team's execution of the scout. Coach TK did a great scouting report. Our team was very well prepared, and then the team really executed it. So big shout out to everybody.
Coach, today, 40 points in the paint. We just talked to Coach Jeff about how you really beat them off the dribble today. What was really working in that zone, and what was the preparation in doing so?
Well, that was another thing we worked on all week, was being able to attack downhill, be able to hold our drive line versus contact and things like that. So again, our team, I think, just really took what we worked on and applied it to the game. So proud of us for being able to do that. And I think it's good for us to know that we can do that. You know, you see it work, and you see it work against a really good team, and so hopefully we continue that same effort.
Coach, you mentioned the fouls. You and I talked about that the other day. You guys fouled more than any team in the conference.
Yeah.
Conference play, only 8 today. Do you think that was the message, or do you think it's the way they called the game today, a combination?
I mean, we didn't necessarily talk about them as it related to we're number one or number whatever and they're number one in that category, but we just really repped like guard without fouling, be aggressive downhill. And so I think that just, again, their execution of the game plan is allowed the game to end up how it did.
Coach, another part of the, I guess, playing clean and addressing the areas of recent struggles was just 4 turnovers through 3 quarters. Can you speak on just how you emphasized that going into today's game and how you were able to execute?
Yeah, well, we talked about it in pretty much every drill that we did this week. We've never really done this before, but put a limit on the number of basketballs they could use in every drill. Because when you run out of basketballs, you just run for the rest of the time on the clock. And so nobody likes to run. So actually, in practice, we did a really good job. And I think when you can put something on the forefront of your mind as you're playing in live settings, you train yourself to keep that on the forefront of your mind. So I think, again, our team just did a really good job of taking care of the ball.
The defensive effort was really impressive all game, but specifically in that fourth quarter, Jade obviously has a bunch of blocks. You guys just held them scoreless like the last 3 minutes of the game. I mean, how nice was that to see, to use that end of the floor to close out a game like this?
Yeah, I think against a great team, you have to play like that in order to close out the game. And we celebrated Jade's blocks in the locker room because they got some good looks, but Jade was like a human eraser down there. Like when they got a good look, it was like, no, and then there comes Jade, and just clean blocks, like meeting it at the top is beautiful.
Jade, how much fun is that for you?
It's a lot of fun, especially when you can like do it without fouling too. So I like to block shots, so it's fun.
And can you talk about the battle? It wasn't all game, but you and Kennedy obviously were teammates the last 2 years. And do you think there was some familiarity there? Were there a lot of things she was doing? Like, yep, I've seen this before.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
Like practice.
yeah, literally like practice. But yeah, it was really fun matching up against her, seeing her again. So yeah.
Hey, Coach. So 8 games into the Big 12 now. When you win against the number 10 ranked team, are you guys finding your footing in the Big 12 now? Or are you still adjusting to the Big 12?
Yeah, I think so. I think honestly, we're just really pretty focused on us. Like our scouting reports are really detailed, and our team studies them and knows them, and all of that is great. But at this point, we just want to do what we're supposed to do. Whether that's get paint touches, guard without fouling, finish possessions with great box outs, like whatever it is that we feel like we need to do well is our primary goal going in every game.
Coach, when they're losing a player like Lee, do you
Yeah.
alter what you do, or do you just kind of play your strengths and not worry about what they're missing?
No, I mean, there's certain advantages that you have against a team with players, or disadvantages with a player like Ioka, because she's such a dominant player. And so it just sort of changes your, if I have 50 quick hits that we can run, maybe 10 of them that I would have run are off the table because now we're going to go against a different type of post player. So, just little things like that.
Hey, Coach. You guys are 12-2, and you have 3+ players in double digits, right? 1 before we know. Has that kind of become the identity of your team, like get everybody involved? You want multiple players in double digits?
Yeah, we love to share the ball. We have a really unselfish team that loves to share. I think our assist numbers are, really high. Our bench scoring is really high in the conference, and we have a lot of players that are capable of scoring, so we just need to continue to share the ball the way we do.
Coach, was there any change in message after the first quarter? A little bit of a sluggish offensive start, but then the rest of the way, 10 for 13 in the second quarter, 6 for 10 in the fourth. Was there any message that, maybe you found something in their defense that allowed you to attack more successfully, or?
I don't think so. Did I say anything in between the first and second? Can you think of anything we changed?
I told the team.
What?
I told the team.
What did you tell the team?
I just told, hey, be confident and everyone has your back. And, if you miss, we're going to get the rebounds and put it back. So, I don't know. Everyone was really confident forward, attacking the rim. So, I think that was a really good change after that.
Good. Coach Yo?
Yeah.
For you, with Kennedy out today, that you're probably going to get a few more minutes. Did you kind of come in with a different mindset today?
I always have the same mindset. I'm ready to win and give 100%. But obviously, playing different roles, maybe different positions, just going through different plays, sets. So, no, yeah.
You were more aggressive at all, or did you feel like the shots went in tonight?
Yeah, I was trying to be more aggressive. We've been talking about it, so as much as I can do for the team and whatever it takes to win, so I'll do it.
And for you, this is probably the type of game you wanted to play in when you came here, because you've seen this team play in these games the last couple of years. So how much fun was it for you to be a part of a top 10 win like this?
It was really fun. Upset is always fun, and I just felt the crowd, the team, the whole energy, the whole game was just fun. So that's why we play, honestly. So.
Jade, you've been really rolling in terms of scoring, and since Big 12 play has started, was there any sort of switch that flipped when Big 12 play started and the games got more high stakes that has allowed you to score more and be more aggressive?
Not necessarily. I've just been trying to tell myself to relax, just play basketball, have fun. I'm just trying to have fun here. Winning is fun too, so get wins and stuff like that. But just really try and play the game of basketball and just let loose.
On the other end, Jade, how do you feel like your offense or your defense has developed throughout the season? We've seen you put up big numbers before offensively, but how does that kind of go throughout a season when you move up a level a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like I take a lot of pride in defense, especially with my length too. So I just try to use that to my advantage as much as I can, just to benefit the team and just help us all out for real. So yeah.
Also, Coach, can you speak on Kennedy's injury and the timetable and specifics of that?
Yeah, it was such a bummer. It's always, of course, a bummer when someone gets injured, but Kennedy's been playing so well and was having such a great practice. It's just an ankle sprain, so it's not going to be that long, but, we definitely miss her, and she'll be back soon. But she's also one that is such a great teammate that she's going to continue to, bring energy and keep talking and give people, tips here and there, and so hopefully we'll have her back out there soon.
And also, the decision to start Johanna, was there anything that went into that, and maybe going 3 guards, and where do you think that paid off the most today?
The idea was just sometimes you just have to change things up, and Yo is one that we provided a secondary ball handler that was coming off of a 30 turnover game, and so we wanted to add another ball handler into the mix early in that game. Yo is one that for the most part brings calm and poise, to everybody because she's calm and poised, and so we just felt like that would be a good, a good combination with the group. And you also are able to bring a really potent scorer, in Lior off the bench, which is always awesome, and someone that's really aggressive to score. And so yeah, it's been good so far.
Along those same lines, you've talked a lot about the depth that you really like of this team and how many players you feel like you can play. Do you feel like at this point with February like a week away, you feel like you found the good mix of where you want to be in the rotations you want and who plays well together? You feel like you've found that with this kind of new look group?
I think everyone on the roster is really capable of playing and contributing. I do not think we found that yet because we've just had too many injuries. You know, Frida missed the first 4 games of the year, and then Kennedy and Kendall were out for several games, and then Tabitha's been out. And so with that being said, every name I mentioned, those are really, you know, prominent players, and so it's very hard. I was so proud of Tabitha tonight. She hasn't touched a ball in, how long has it been, 2-3 weeks? So she just got cleared yesterday, so she's basically had 1 practice in 3 weeks and came in and did so well, like just really proud of her. So no, we haven't, but we also have so many players that can play that we're just going to keep plugging people in, and again, having an unselfish group that really helps because then nobody really cares. They're just ready when their name is called, and that's been good for us.
Is it kind of nice you feel like you can ride whoever's got the hot hand?
Oh, yeah.
And you can feel like you can find your 6 to 8 who's really playing well in a given game and kind of ride that group?
Yeah, definitely. Even back-to-back possessions. Sometimes, you know, Jade will get a score and we go right back to her, you know, knowing that that she's getting a hot hand or she has an advantage, things like that.
Coach, real quick, obviously they're missing Lee tonight.
Yeah.
But a game like this, is this kind of showing that Jade is becoming one of the better post players in this conference? I mean, she's playing like it.
Yeah, no, hands down. And, you know, we all have been telling Jade that since she got here. I remember T telling her in the very beginning, you can be an elite defender. You know, and as I said out there, he doesn't pass out those type of strong compliments very easily because there aren't that many elite, you know, defenders. So it's both sides of the floor for Jade, which is, you know, really remarkable. And her teammates tell her all the time how much they believe in her. And so yes, absolutely, she's one of the best post players in the conference.
Anything else?
One last thing for just real quick. You guys now have to go on the road, BYU. 0-4 on the road, unfortunately, in conference. How do you guys take something like this? What's the key to getting a victory on the road?
We obviously want to change that, and we will change it. So we just stay confident, work on the things that we need to work on, and yep, we're gonna get a win.
All right. Thanks, guys.